Hey everybody, it's Linda. I have a really unique journal to share with you today. It's Deserted by Time, and she has 156 pages. She's 5.5 by 8.5. She's got a 1-inch spine. She has layers, 4 layers of paste, different colors of paste. It's a sandy, pasty. It's not paint, it's a paste. And you just layer, and then you get this real rusty look. And then I did some script with the poem of Art Is, What Art Is. And then you have this wood frame, this chipboard frame, metal embellishments and chipboard embellishments throughout. And then right here in the center you have this metal medallion and a little clock, and then this vintage lace, and it's all been touched with this rust color on the top to give it this real vintage rusty look. And here is the spine, and you can see the colors here of the 4 layers of colors that have been. It starts off black, and then it goes a green and a rose, and then there's a golden color, and then you top it off with this orange rust color. And it is 156 pages. And I have a collection of paper in here, and I don't know, I know some of it is Medieval Mirage, ArtyMaze, Nik the Booksmith, and I might have some in there from TracyFox. And you can find all of them on Etsy in their shops, but I can't physically tell you right now who belongs to what page here. I've lost my postcard that I had written up on it. So, but let's just enjoy it as we go through it. And you have this cover, and then on the front, all of your pages are curved. All of the corners have been cut. And you have this burlap and lace pocket, and you have a lot of 3 things here that you can write on the back. They're very vintage looking. So we just put those back in there. And naturally you have a lot of journaling spaces. Very interesting pages to enjoy. This came out of, came out of one of my vintage botanical books that I ordered from Sweden, and it's in German. But it has great pictures, and if you speak German, then you can read about the flowers here that they're talking about. Look at that one. A postcard type ephemera. Some of my tea stain muslin paper, fabric, and then I did a little bit of embossing there. This is Nik the Booksmith paper, and I think that's ArtyMaze. Nik the Booksmith. If I'm guessing, so if I get this wrong, please forgive me. A little envelope here with a little tag in it. It is really rainy and gloomy here in Louisville. This is the other half of the German book. A tag with a little bit of Tim Holtz fabric. a lot of parchment paper here. I printed out on parchment paper. This is another real vintage book of mine, Botanicals. This is the size of it, and I just took out the pages, and they're together. You'll see another one coming up. Some of my fabric here. Little pocket. But as you see, I left a lot of room for you to journal in. And then we have a little fold out here. You can write here and here. Well, it's really attached like that. And then you have an envelope inside that I put in another little card. These are definitely Nik's. This one is for sure. This looks like ArtyMaze to me. The other part of my little book, and you can write here on the back. You can see the color of the page. I mean, this is really an old botanical book. A big pocket there for you to put something. See, a little diagonal. I'm keeping my talking down to a minimal. I have a little bit of allergies problem going on. And this is hinged on with your fabric, and that you can write on both sides of it, and then you have the little diagonal pocket here on the front. And that's all of my subscribers. Usually, they always know that I do cardstock and different types of paper that I print on. Parchment paper, a heavy copy paper, and then I just clip in where you can write on things and move them around or do whatever you like to do with it. This is part of that German book here. It's a pretty non-frilly journal. With a lot of interesting things to read about the flowers that are shown here. And I just was going after this real old feel that went along with the front cover here, and it fits really good in your hand, and it's got plenty of room, as you see, to expand with your other items. And this is a tea-dyed muslin cotton fabric right here coming out that I keep fringing up. And then here on the bottom is the same. And here it is again. So this is Deserted by Time. It looks like that she has... now this is the last one in this series of the Rusty. We had Nana Jane, Forgotten, and now we have Deserted by Time. And then, and this, like I said, she's got 156 pages. And she should be in the Etsy shop sometimes today or tomorrow. And I really appreciate you watching. And you have a good day. Bye-bye.